back to the Movie Buzz Club. I'm Colby Fenton.
It's your boy OP. What's happening?
All right, and the movie of the week for this episode is Leon the Professional.
Leon the Professional. I always wanted to say Leon the Entertainer.
Leon
what
the
is
Entertainer.
that?
Leon, is that a movie?
There's something.
Leon the Entertainer.
Something the Entertainer.
Yeah.
But
this is the professional.
He's a professional. He's a pro.
Yes.
Call the boy Leon up when you need something done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's the cleaner.
He's the cleaner.
He's the cleaner.
I like that.
Okay, cool. So, Octo, how about you get us started with your consensus?
Let's do it. I kept it short and sweet. Leon, the Professional, gives a classic Hitman story archetype, which morphs into a surprisingly heartfelt story that makes you root for the bad guy. That's me.
Damn. Hell yeah.
That's a consensus.
All right, cool. Leon, so my little Colby consensus here is Leon the Professional is a story about two broken individuals that need each other to learn how to live again. A movie just as beautiful as it is brutal. Shout out to Gary Oldman. You care deeply about these characters and feel emotionally invested. And just an amazing performance by Gary Oldman, who really brings this movie to another level because, you know, you're not like a movie is only as good as its villain, and played a hell of a villain.
Yeah, he was crazy.
I would say
he's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I like that. Two broken individuals. That's a put statement.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, it starts off this like, you know, movie about an assassin but then it really dives into their relationship and like just learning to live again, I think.
Which I have some thoughts. Which
Yeah.
we'll get into in a second.
There is some controversial.
Yeah, it can be a little.
It makes you uncomfortable. I think, you know, we'll get into that.
We'll talk about that.
But let's get into the Rotten Tomatoes scores.
What were our predictions?
So I did.
Fancy little transition.
Hey, critic, I gave it an 88%, and then an audience 90%.
I said 83 and 87. So we tracked in a similar direction of audience grading this a little bit higher.
Yeah,
but
I thought the audience would give it higher. Then I'm surprised that is a 95% audience because the controversial like dynamic between Leon and Natalie Portman's character. Yeah. Some little, you know,
it was a little weird. I think it was hard to see, especially with Natalie Portman's character, like just coming out and being like, "Oh, he's my lover." Like that was weird. I was like, "What in the world?"
I think that was her trying to like not deal with her, like she didn't know how to deal with her emotions. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what was going on.
She also didn't have very good role models.
No.
But
so
dude, so you beat me. You got it.
So actually, no, you got it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Because I said 88, 83%, 76.
Yeah. Dope. So
first read the.
I'm gonna read the
because you won.
Yeah, dude.
Good job.
So Leon the Professional, pivoting on the unusual relationship between seasoned hitman and his 12-year-old apprentice, a breakout turn by young Natalie Portman, Luc Besson's Leon is a stylish and oddly affecting thriller. I wouldn't classify it as a thriller. You think it's a thriller?
See, I think it's more of a drama. Yeah. Like, it's not really about him being an assassin. That's like his context backstory, but it's really about this relationship between, you know, about, you know, this like kind of father figure, but doesn't really know how to be a father because he's never had a connection, a real connection with someone in his whole life.
Yeah.
I think.
And that's one of the things that like one of my burning questions was like, what the heck is his backstory and like where's that whole gap? But before we get into that,
what is your movie?
Movie of the week. I was trying to find it because I had written it down. I had so many that I was like kicking around for this next movie of the week. But we're gonna go back to one that was kind of, I think it won a bunch of Oscars and stuff, but Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yep.
I think you mentioned you hadn't watched it yet.
I have seen that one.
Did you see it in theaters?
I know. I saw it. Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah, but we watched it in theaters, so it's been a long time. I think it came out in 2022 or something like that. But Everything Everywhere All at Once. Michelle Yeoh, the main actress in that, phenomenal job. I think she might have won Best Actress that year, but it follows just. It gets really wacky and out there with the interdimensional, multi-dimension,
super good
stuff, and I think there's some really good acting in it. So it's going to be a fun one to rewatch. So watch that and tune in with us for the next one. Movie of the week. Okay, cool.
All right, so yeah, Leon the Professional.
Deep dive into this.
You know,
let's go with that first question that I had.
So
what's his backstory? What's going on with Leon?
I think he had possibly an even more tragic backstory than Matilda.
But to be clear, it doesn't mention anything about this in the movie.
Yeah,
right?
And I think that's kind of good. It's like leaves it up to, because all you see is just this man after he's killed a bunch of people. He does have this certain code, though. No women or children.
True, yeah.
And what his definition of justice of, like, if, you know, he deems it, they are, like, deserve it or not, right?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just subjective.
I mean, that is
subjective to his own decision making. But I think there's something interesting about the, like, Italian, because we're in Sopranos, we're watching Sopranos. There's, like, the Italian that belief, which I think is actually probably most hitmen movies. Like, women, children, off limits, but then also, like,
but not well, Gary Oldman families. He's not Italian. He's like just,
no, I don't think so. He's just a corrupt cop, corrupt DEA agent or something. Which also we didn't really. That was kind of a fun
twist.
Yeah, revelation for me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because he did not seem like even a corrupt. He's like even more evil than just a your regular corrupt officer.
He just pulls up in one of the opening scenes and starts firing on people. Yeah. He's like, what the hell is going on, dude?
Yeah, he's an embodiment of evil.
But, so let's say, we don't have a backstory for Leon. What do you think happened to lead him to become a hitman?
Yeah, so I think he was probably groomed at a young age.
Like most hitmen are. I feel like that's the classic hitman thing.
Didn't have a relationship with his parents. Didn't have a relationship. Yeah, like maybe his family was killed, very young. Kind of got put into this lifestyle and was taught to not, maybe he was taught not to have any connection with humans, because his whole life, it seems that he's never had any roots anywhere.
Yeah. And that's one of the things, I want to have roots. Such a beautiful scene. Yeah. I think, like, yeah, maybe. I'm saying, put myself in Leon's shoes. Born in maybe Venice. Italy. We're in Italy, right?
Yeah.
So he's in Venice. And his parents are just these lowly farmers that have, they take care of, maybe they have a plant nursery.
Ooh.
Which is why he carries around a plant all the time.
Why he likes plants.
And he loves plants.
Yeah.
And so they were, but the nursery is in hot water because, like, oh shit, we can't pay our taxes. We got to find some money fast. They have a child.
Ooh.
They sell Leon off.
Oh, shit.
This is our money.
Oh my God.
And he only has...
Is he sold to, like...
He's a child. He's sold to Tony, the guy that hires him for all of these contracts.
Okay, yeah.
And he gets sent with the mafia connections to the United States of America.
So you think that's who he's been with for like 40 years?
Who knows? Maybe. Wow. I think... But because, imagine, and then at the very end, Natalie Portman's character... the cleaner, she's trying to, like, do the thing and, like, become a hit woman.
Yeah.
So now Tony's like, all right, now I got another one.
Ah, son of a bitch,
dude.
Okay, so yeah.
Family sells off the kid because they can't afford to live.
Well, this will go in. Do you think that Matilda is gonna follow in the same footsteps as Leon?
How does she not? What else does she do?
Yeah.
What else should? And then especially because Tony, the mafia guy, is like, he's just gonna hold that money over her head. Like, what else? She doesn't have anywhere to go. She doesn't have family. And that's the exact thing, like, with Hitman stories.
I know.
Is like,
she has a fucked up
orphan
backstory.
Child that doesn't have anywhere to go, that's not going to be missed, that then somebody can train and groom to being the hitman.
So it is kind of tragic because he kind of had an intention at the end of the movie to, like, to leave and be like, you know what? I'm going to put this behind, and I'm going to just try to raise this child as best I can.
R.I.P.
And then he gets, but he takes down at least Norman.
The fucking
The psychotic
psycho DEA agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd like to romanticize the fact that I guess it's not really romantic. That's not a very good story for Leon coming into the Hitman world. But I don't know. I wish they would have explored that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But it also opens the door for maybe a little bit of a backstory if there's ever a Professional 2 with Natalie Portman as a grown adult.
Oh yeah,
coming back as a hit woman.
Yeah, I'm surprised
how sick would that be?
With how like famous she got after this role.
Yeah.
Although
that was a breakout role, maybe
she kind of actually she talks about this a little bit as she like grown up, as she became an adult, about her experiences in that movie, and people like really sexualized her and like would send her like very nasty
like things. Fans, like adults, like people that watch the movie
because they saw the movie. That's what happens sometimes in these roles when these girls do these it was also the 90s, not that that's an excuse, but I don't think roles
fucking slobs,
like nowadays I don't think like doing that with like a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't think people would make a movie that, I mean, there is, because it's all about like reenacting real life and like how things like this could happen, but not actually having a 12-year-old. I don't know. It gets into some gray water.
Yeah, and like what we were alluding to
because
before,
there's nasty people will be sexualizing.
Yeah,
and
it was like a heartwarming, like the twist. It became heartwarming because Leon, the professional, now needs to like take care of this girl. And do you have let's go to the other screen real quick so that the trailer can just run in the background as we go through this.
Yeah.
But see, this little girl, dude, horrific accident happened. Not accident, but her parents are like in a bad way. They're like in drugs and stuff.
So they're in drugs,
yeah. And so they all get murdered, essentially.
They get murked. And she going to pick up some groceries?
She was going to the grocery store for just their groceries, and then she was like picking something up for Leon too. But yeah, so they all die. She's left alone.
So they all die.
And this hitman,
because he lives like kind of right next door there.
Yeah, takes her under his wing, and then like
he definitely doesn't want to immediately.
Right.
But he doesn't have the normal like thought processes of like, obviously it's really inappropriate to teach a 12-year-old how to kill people.
Yo, the scene when they started to like,
he doesn't have a normal outlook on life.
Right.
So when she keeps pushing, he's
like, yeah, fuck it, all right,
I guess.
It's true. Like, who would just do that?
Right.
Like, take on this little kid. But where was I going with that? Something about your point about two people that were like starved for human connection.
Yeah.
So like, this one guy that hasn't had any connection ever.
He's emotionally stunted. Maybe he never had a childhood. Maybe he never emotionally
He was
developed,
sold off as a kid, dude.
So he just doesn't. He's also emotionally stunted.
Yeah, and then she
is kind of catapulted.
And this girl, Matilda is her name in the movie, Natalie Portman. She just has to figure out a way to survive. And her way to survive is, there's this big scary guy that like I know does some sketchy stuff over here that might protect me and be cool.
Yep.
And
she clings on.
And
I feel like someone that a traumatic experience happens in their life and they're like, well, I need stability. Yeah. I need someone to like show me affection.
It could go either way too, right? And luckily Leon is like a cool guy because like she could have easily just like found somebody else to cling on to, and then like they could have totally just taken advantage of her and like exploited her. But he was
at a core, that's why I like these types of movies where you have like this unconventional like bad guy, Leon, but in his core, he's a good guy.
Yeah, you find out he doesn't know how to read, and she teaches him how to read, and that's all. It's all heartwarming, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "What did he say?" At a certain point, he says, he says, "You've given me a taste for life. I want to be happy. I want to sleep in a bed. I want to have roots." Yeah. And she was, and that I was like, oh damn, That's really cool because he's never had that emotional connection that we were talking about.
So, and this goes back to the plant, right? Like, so he is the plant, right? His whole life, he's been mobile. He's been, that thing doesn't have true roots, right? And then at the end of the movie, what does she do?
Dude, digs up that little hole, plants the plant, and it's growing its roots.
And it's growing, he has roots.
Yeah.
So, he gets, and then another thing, it's like you see in the beginning of the movie, he doing his thing, and it shows like he's alive, but he's not living, right? And then by the end of the movie, he's dying. He's like gonna die, but that's the moment. He has a look. You can see it in his face that he's like it looks different than he did in the beginning of the movie.
He feels okay with dying. He's satisfied with what he's accomplished in like connecting with Matilda and like helping her. And he's grown as an individual, as a human being, because of her.
Why I really like this movie is because when you have someone like Leon at the end of his, like, he's older, he's done a lot of bad things probably. He's killed people, right? And I think, so no matter, he's having redemption, right? With this connection with this girl. He's having redemption in her eyes and stuff. But ultimately, when you live a life like that, there's consequences. Like, you can't have the happy ending, right? And so I think the movie does a really good job of, like, he still gets his redemption, but he has to make a sacrifice. And he chooses to sacrifice himself to kill that guy, because he knows if he doesn't kill that guy,
that girl's dead.
Yeah, exactly, right? And so, I like these types of movies. Like, a couple movies that come to mind. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yeah. This is like the movie, the superhero one.
That's kind of more superhero one, but it's like a very similar relationship. Nicolas Cage and his daughter.
I don't remember.
And he trains his daughter to like be an assassin.
Okay.
And Equalizer, kind of like that dynamic between this younger girl and Denzel Washington, and he like feels like this kinship, father-daughter, kind of like to protect her. Logan, have you seen the movie Logan?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Logan, dude, that is like one of the like best Wolverine,
Marvel
movies.
Right?
Like, it's rated R. It's like, and it's kind of like, this
similar
older
thing, though.
Logan
older
finds this like little like 10, 12-year-old girl, and she's in some trouble, and he doesn't want to help her. But then, like, it's redemption. It's like, and he.
So
and then,
what is it? I think it going back to it's like it is truly. It just shows us. It's a different way of showing us, like, we as human beings have a need for connection with each other. We have a
and sometimes you can get lost.
Yeah.
And you go down a path and you lose yourself, right? But then, like, there's always moments where you can wake up from that lost journey and something is right in your face that you can help, and that is what these movies are about.
Yeah. And even like, this profession is not a noble profession, right? But he's really good at it. He's really good at doing what he does. But that also doesn't fill the void of still just needing that human connection. And I think you can, like, say that for any field of work. Yeah. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can, like, sort of fill your time with that work and the grind and whatever. But at the end of the day, in 10, 15 years, you look back at it and you're like, oh, I do not feel fulfilled. I do not feel complete. Even though you may have been the most successful hitman or the most successful whatever in the world, but you need an apprentice. You need that 10-year-old that's gonna, like, show you, hey, what the fuck's up?
And I feel like these movies are really interesting to, I think, people like us, because we don't know anyone that's a hitman. Right?
Or do we?
Like, we
might, dude. Do you think you've ever brushed shoulders?
No,
with
I mean,
hitman?
but that we know is a hitman.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
They'd be a pretty bad hitman.
This whole, like, field of, like, work is, like, something we are so detached from, because this idea of being an assassin is, like, not the normal American, average American. So when you watch a movie about this broken person, it's just, like, interesting, because it's like this.
There's so many parallels.
It's like just learning about someone in this terrible, profession.
Damn.
So yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Other questions, other funny scenes, other scenes that you thought were... I thought it was interesting when she was like... He was like, no, you can't be a hitman. Leon was like telling Matilda. And she's like, oh yeah, watch me. And she just like grabs his gun and goes and like pops like 12 rounds out of their window. I was like, that probably wouldn't have happened because her wrist would have like shot back. But also, what the hell's going on in this city? Are they in Gotham? Are they in like the worst of the... Nothing happened. Yeah, she just like popped off a few rounds and it was like cool.
And then wasn't there a scene where she was like going to like
dome herself?
Yeah. And then, like, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah. No, there was a lot of stuff that it was an interesting movie. I had never heard of this movie.
Yeah.
So,
what would you rate it? 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10? I've seen a few good Hitman movies, and this is probably a 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah. Because I would have liked to know a little bit more about Leon. I would have liked to know a little bit more about the villain. And I think Natalie Portman's acting throughout it kind of carried the whole movie. So it was like kind of I feel like there were a couple areas that it could have improved. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't. I guess it's more of a movie about their relationship more than his backstory. But you wanted that.
Yeah, like I think for me personally,
you wanted that.
Yeah, I want to know like what led him to get to this point.
So you kind of wanted a different movie.
Yeah, I like the. So we'll talk about this in a second, but I like the Hitman movies where you feel more attached. Like I didn't feel that attached to Leon. You know, and so I feel like if we get a little more backstory for the hitman, then I might be a little more invested in his story. And like, sure, their relationship was cool. It's about their relationship, but then also there's these like weird undertones of like, is this like some weird groomy like pedophile situation that's going on? And then thankfully it didn't end up being that, but it just kind of has those weird undertones. And like you said, watching it from that lens of we're in 2026 now. Looking back in 1990, you kind of think, I was thinking like, in the 90s, dude, I know that those fucking writers in that writer room were doing some, some weird shit, probably.
Yeah. I probably would give this movie a 7.9.
7.9. Okay.
Yeah. So nice. I thought it was good. I really liked Gary Oldman's character and like how amazing he just a full-on psychopath. He's really good at that. And that's what carried the movie for me.
Cool.
Okay, so should we do a little trivia?
Yes, sir.
Let's
do it. Who is that celebrity? Let's see if we can maneuver over this way. Oh, shit. I like that transition. Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I have to go like this. Do this. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Celebrity.
Oh, dude, sick. Gary Oldman. Dude, I like that mustache. Look at that top left.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Gary Oldman.
Yeah. Nice. That was a really funny scene. Get me everyone. What do you mean? Like, everyone, and it like slow motion. Like I was like, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. And his like, dude, every time he took the pill, and he was like.
What was that? Do you know what that was?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Just some like cocaine mixed with some fucking funny choice here. This is so funny because one of the people that I chose, there's like a parallel or like overlap here. So I want to say Bobby, but it's not Bobby. What he kind of looks like.
So his name is kind of a really unique name.
Oh.
But like this guy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
From
100%.
From Matrix. He's like very
Lord
famous guy.
Yeah. And he looks like who's damn it. What's going on over there, dude?
I don't know.
Who's
this thing is so close.
Who's the guy that's in I'm not gonna get his name, but what is his name? Who's this?
Yeah, but this one,
Hugo
I was thinking like, because also this is good for you to know this guy's name.
Okay.
Like this is like a very
how so? What's
prominent
guy? Just
he's like He played Agent
Yeah,
Smith.
okay.
Hugo. He's done a lot of voice
Hugo.
acting
Okay.
roles that are like his voice is amazing, and he's just been like he's been all over the place.
Kind of pissed me off in Lord of the Rings, though.
This guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't even know. It pissed me off. I hate that guy.
Yeah.
His face. Look at his face.
I know.
His fucking eyebrows.
But look at this.
What's out of here? Yeah, that's a fun.
All right. So that was
Hugo. Oh, dude. I know this guy. We know this guy. Come on. Fucking Frankenstein. What's his name?
he was in Sucker Punch.
He was in Sucker Punch. God, what was his name? Was it John? No. Dude, it's on the tip of my tongue. Give me like one letter. Give me the first initial. Oh. Oliver? No. Oh? That threw me for a loop. I was thinking with a J. Oscar Isaacson?
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac?
Yes.
Was it? Oh, what's it? Oscar Isaac. Yeah,
that
nice.
was good.
Okay. That's a
accept
good
that.
beard.
Yep.
Good. Nice.
He's also
Okay.
in Dune. He played the dad. Did you watch Dune?
Yeah, but
Paul
I don't remember.
Atreides. He's in the first one.
Oh.
He's Paul Atreides' dad.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take two.
He's
for
also
I'll
in
take
the
two for
Star
three.
Wars. The new Star Wars, Episode 7.
Oh.
He plays like Han
Haven't seen
Solo's
it, but,
character,
yeah.
like kind of a charismatic. Like,
Okay.
you haven't seen Star Wars 7?
Mm-mm.
Well, you don't really need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
What movie did Natalie Portman star in where she plays a young woman in a dystopian future version of the UK? She teams up with someone who's trying to overthrow the totalitarian government. Totalitarian government.
What?
It's a really famous movie.
Okay.
And I will say this. This is another little hint.
Future version of the
Hugo Weaving
Yeah.
is in it.
Is in there?
And it's one of his most famous voice acting roles.
Oh. So he was a voice actor. So that means he was either a narrator or
Well, he was a character. He
was
plays
a
a
guy.
character, but you'll see why
Fucking.
he doesn't.
I should know this movie. Like I've watched. Most people have probably watched it. Like
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Natalie
If you haven't
Portman.
seen it, you need to watch it. It's one of her probably most famous roles.
Really.
Yeah.
Trying to think because I was looking at her like discography, her like movies.
Oh, it would
but,
probably
like,
be number one, other than Star Wars.
Yeah. No way. What is the movie? Interesting.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, dude.
It's a huge one, and it was a book.
That's so funny. Okay, well, that means not funny. Like holy shit.
And have you seen this movie, dude?
I don't think I've ever watched it fully through, like
Man,
all the way.
we should have it on the next like
Shoot this movie of the
because it's like
movie
it's fantastic. It's phenomenal, dude. It's a really important movie too.
Okay.
Just like about government,
Yeah.
fucking getting to
Did
controlling.
Did this inspire like the anonymous?
Yeah.
Like QAnon.
Yeah. Yep,
Shit,
yep,
right?
yep.
Because that's the mask. Yeah.
That's what they use the mask for. Yeah,
Dude.
because this is also an older story,
Yeah.
and then they made it into a movie. I think it was a book. Pretty
V
sure.
for Vendetta.
It's
when did it come
crazy-
out?
Oh, it came out. I want to say
In like the 2010s.
like 2009. I want to
Yeah,
say
okay.
2010.
I've always
Could be
wanted
wrong.
to watch it. I think I started it and then I just like didn't for whatever
It's sick.
reason.
It's sick.
Damn. Okay. V for Vendetta. Nice.
I was yeah. I guess you were either gonna know this or not, because it's like
The totalitarian government kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not have pulled that out of my hat. Yeah. Okay. Are we moving on to the next one? Here we go.
Oh, that is funny.
Last time
That
we
is
were
funny.
complaining about a lob, and so here's your fucking lob. Also, you might get all three of these. They might all be lobs. I don't know exactly.
wow.
But
Well, this is a lob.
yeah,
Keanu Reeves.
easy peasy. But yeah, the crossover, right, with the Matrix.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, with Hugo, and I put it in the same. Well, that's weird.
That is weird.
'Cause it's like
so that
Hugo
was,
is in the
that's,
top left.
That's John Wick. That.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
over
top right is
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, Keanu.
Thanks
look
for
at
the
that.
lob.
That's a good photo of him. No, look at that guy.
Oh, this is Timothy Oliphant.
Yep, easy peasy.
He's also
All right.
Hitman.
Yeah,
He played-
dude.
Oh, that's why you did it.
Yeah. So
That's
the
fun.
theme here, I think you picked up on.
Okay.
is- yeah.
So that's cool. Also, he was just, and I talked about this on one of the wind downs. He was just recently in Alien Earth. Really good, Alien show. It's the first Alien show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if you not,
No, have not watched it. There were too many shows. We just got off of a couple of shows, so we have a little more bandwidth to watch some more shows.
Super good.
Okay, so you did know Timothy Olyphant. Then I think you're gonna get 3 for 3, man. This next one is pretty good. I love him in. Okay, I'll just give.
Oh, this is Michael Shannon.
Yeah. Wow. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if
Michael Shannon. He's in a lot. This is Man of Steel. That he's in.
Yeah.
This is.
He was in Knives Out, the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. He's a big famous actor. He was also in the Shape of Water, which won an Oscar by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I've heard that it's really, really
so good. He plays the evil guy. He plays a really good bad guy.
He kind of has a good scowly face. He has a good bad guy face. I think. So this guy, because I was going down the list of Hitman, and he's also.
Oh, he played a Hitman.
So he was like the main, or he was like the really. Did you ever watch Bullet Train?
Yes.
Yeah,
with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, like Bad Bunny's in there.
Oh, the guy that was in Kick-Ass. That was the dork in Kick-Ass.
Was also in that movie.
And he looks like a specimen now.
Yes. So Michael Shannon's character in that movie, I forget if it's like the White Russian or something. He was like the mastermind that got all the assassins to like.
He looks like a Russian.
Yeah. But
okay,
cool. 3 for 3, dude.
Oh, here we go.
It's not a trivia per se, but it's just
which of these 3 do you least want coming after you?
So thinking on that Hitman train, so you got John Wick. Oh, he was also in The Iceman. Have you seen that? It's been a minute since I watched it, but it's another Hitman movie. That's Michael Shannon. Or Timothy Olyphant in Hitman.
Oh, this is a pretty obvious.
Which of these 3 would you?
It's a pretty obvious question.
You'd think.
And I think I think it's pretty objective.
What do you think?
I would like to the least, so the person that I think is the most dangerous.
Yeah, like who do you not want coming after you?
John Wick.
You think so?
Yes.
Dude, have you ever watched Hitman with Timothy Olyphant?
Have you ever watched John Wick?
Yes. But here's my argument.
He'll get you.
Here's my argument. This motherfucker, Agent 41 or 45 or whatever, Agent 42, Timothy Olyphant in The Hitman, he was like actually groomed in a school for hitmen, right? For like little kids. Like they put a barcode on this motherfucker's head. You seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
You seen the movie?
Yeah.
They put a barcode on his head and they're like, you're bald, you have a code, you have this. And so they're like methodical about every single little piece of the hitman, like of their engagements that they have with people, their contracts. And so he goes to the nth degree. Whereas my argument against John Wick is this motherfucker just comes in guns blazing, doesn't care, and figures it out. Like he's more emotionally driven. Like somebody killed his dog, and that's the reason, right? That he's like going on this rampage. Whereas like Timothy Olyphant, like he's gonna find out every single little thing that you're doing in your day, and he's gonna know exactly at which second to exploit that thing that you're doing. There's no trace that's gonna be left. Whereas like I feel like John Wick, he's just gonna come in and like you could see him coming from like a mile away. But like once he gets to you, you're kind of fucked. I think Timothy Olyphant, Agent 47 would be scarier, or 42 or whatever it is.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: who do you think would win in a fight between John Wick and Agent 47?
I think, dude, AI agrees with me because I asked that same thing. I think Agent 42 or 47 would win that. Okay. I think so.
Right. Well, let's ask the viewers. What do you think? John Wick. I think most people online, real people, not AI, would agree that John Wick is the GOAT.
And I think it's only because people know John Wick to be that action-packed, like, oh, he's got all these guns and the gun fu and whatever. But like, real G's move in silence like lasagna. Shout out Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You don't need to fucking do all the things like Timothy Olyphant and Hitman.
Yeah.
He gets the job done without having to be flashy.
Yeah. You think John Wick's flashy?
100%. Dude, yeah. He's like driving cars into buildings and shit. Like, you know, like that's his MO.
Yeah. But doesn't he have Agent 47, he's like very flashy. He has all of like the gadgets and
He has
stuff.
all the gadgets, but he doesn't like in his job.
Like John Wick just goes in with a Glock.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think John.
He doesn't even like really use snipers.
Does he?
Well, not in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Because he's not really he's assassinating people, but he just goes on a rampage.
Yeah,
he will take down like an armies.
Yeah.
Like literally an entire army.
Yeah, I still think Agent 42's got him, dude.
Yeah.
I think Timothy Oliphant's character is just
John Wick probably has more of a kill count though.
Ooh, maybe. I don't know.
Like, because Agent 47, I think goes in more sneakily, right?
Yeah, like he just
like
is
he's not
like
a brute
stealth.
force.
He's like a stealth guy. Yeah.
So
more so
like,
than John Wick, maybe.
Yeah, like I mean, because we're talking about like.
I forget what the kill count is. Let's see, dude. Let's find this out. No data unchecked. What do you think the total number is? Let's see what.
That John Wick is killed?
Yeah.
In the movies?
Sure, yeah.
The movies, like, there's actually a video where someone like goes through all of them. But I would say, let me see, in all 4 movies or just one movie?
This is an AI overview that we're gonna read out here. So
okay,
yeah.
So in all 4 movies,
yeah.
John Wick on camera, I would say he's killed roughly 300 people on screen.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but around 455 across 4 films, relying on nonstop high-octane gun fu. In contrast, Agent 40...
I would say guess. Can I guess 47?
Oh yeah, guess 47.
60.
150 plus it says, so there's a plus there. But silent. So yeah, like what we were saying. So John Wick, loud, chaotic, highly aggressive gun fu and brawling, and Agent 47, silent, calculated, and highly efficient stealth and manipulation.
So here's the thing. Also, why I would least want John Wick. I'm gonna know he's coming. You're gonna be more scared. Whereas in this guy, I probably wouldn't know he's coming, and I probably would be dead.
But you know that somebody's coming after you.
Yeah, but right? I wouldn't like. I would. It would just. I think the idea of John Wick is more terrifying because he's almost like an unstoppable force.
Silent, deadly, dude. Silent assassin. That's the thing you gotta be scared for.
Yeah, I mean, there's different perspectives on that.
The quiet ones, dude.
Yeah, but like also the idea of this unstoppable, no matter where you go, it's just a destruction in its wake.
I think you're screwed.
It's almost like like an ancient monster, like the Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Yeah.
So
okay, I knew you were gonna say that, but I think
I just I can't not say John Wick.
Yeah.
Because I think John Wick is gonna take most of those assassins.
Have you? When was the last time that you watched John Wick and Hitman?
At the same time.
Yeah, or recently. When was the last time that you watched them? Because I haven't watched Hitman for probably a decade now.
Yeah, it's probably been over. I saw whenever John Wick 4 came out.
Pretty recent.
Yeah. But let us know in the comments who would you.
What do you guys think?
Who do you think is the most dangerous? Yeah, because it's a crazy one. Okay.
Sorry, Michael Shannon. I
what are you even talked about? So now we're gonna go ahead.
The shot in the dark, going in blind. See how we transition here.
I just gotta.
Can't judge him. What they say, Colby?
You go ahead and give it to me.
They say, don't judge a book by its cover. What about movie posters? Oh, perfect timing.
About movie.
All right, let's randomize, and you give us the description of the first poster that comes up.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, dude, actually, go for it. What's the description?
Ticket to Paradise. Yeah. So we got George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
We got George Clooney and
Julia
Roberts. Yeah. And it's kind of a pretty cover. We got some flowers behind them. They're all looking dapper, well, she's looking at him, and
he's got that smile.
And they're somewhere in paradise.
Do you get paradise out of this?
Yeah.
In the background?
Yeah. Right?
Have you seen this movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it just a romance?
It's a romance. It's a rom-com. It's a really funny movie. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, it's like a comedy?
It's a comedy slash rom-com.
Yeah, Julia Roberts. Yeah, it's a very pretty. It doesn't look like it doesn't look cheesy, the cover.
No, yeah, and I mean it's a cheesy rom-com movie, but if you like rom-coms and you haven't seen Ticket to Paradise, I would recommend it. It's a good time. Cool. It's fun.
Analyze this. Oh yeah, right. Isn't this like a famous?
We're analyzing this. Is that Robert De Niro? Is that a young De Niro maybe? And a Paul Giamatti? No.
Analyze this. Yeah, this was I think like
The classic De Niro face. He's got his arms up. He's looking at you, and there's like they're in a library, maybe in a study. I can't tell. The guy's sitting behind him, looking pensive, and maybe they're in like maybe he's got like a therapist session or something like that.
Analyze this. Yeah.
Would you watch it? I wouldn't watch it based off of this movie poster.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
not doing
boring.
it for me. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. Is this about Einstein?
Nebraska. Should we know the
Or
silhouette of this person?
Bernie Sanders?
Should we know this silhouette of this person?
No.
Is Bernie Sanders from Nebraska? I don't think Bernie Sanders is from Nebraska. Let's see.
So, I probably, it's just the silhouette of this old man, and you can see his wispy hair. And, and
Bernie Sanders is from Vermont.
Okay, I'm gonna do a pass.
Okay,
Although it has 93.
I wouldn't watch that either. What the hell's going on?
All right. Ooh. So this is sci-fi.
Yeah.
Stargate.
Did you ever watch that TV show Stargate?
Atlantis?
Stargate S51 or Stargate 51, something like that?
I watch Star Trek. That's the only kind of really nerdy.
Star Trek. Well, Stargate. This was like a real it was like not real, but
it's
was
based
like
on real
action.
events.
No, it's fun. It's like there's this Stargate and these people that travel and go do missions through the Stargates. You never seen that one? Cool.
No.
What do you think about this movie poster?
Yeah, I mean, you got the fucking pyramids. You got a cool looking portal. I'd be all over this, I think.
Do you want to hear the description?
Yes.
Of Stargate?
Yeah.
1994 is a sci-fi action-adventure film directed by Roland Emmerich starring Kurt Russell and James Spader about a military team that travels through an ancient alien portal. Oh, dude, the Stargate. To a desert planet, Abydos, where they encounter a society of humans ruled by an alien god named Ra. So this might have been the actual... It is. This is what made the show. Stargate... S51.
And then they have Stargate Atlantis. They have a bunch of spin-offs.
Yeah. Have you seen? Oh, nice shades, dude. Looking good.
Yeah. So no, this is good.
Nice. Stargate SG-1. Yeah. It is a continuation of that film.
All right. Now we are gonna go.
Yo, I gotta watch that movie, Stargate.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, should be. But okay. Now we're gonna kind of take it down a notch. Put on the shades. Chill out.
Dude, I feel like I have FOMO. His sunglasses.
Because we got to start.
Those look kind of cool.
We got to start rocking these bad boys, okay?
Is that what my face looks like when I put sunglasses on?
You know it.
Those are nice.
Yeah, you want to try it out?
Let's see.
Okay, so we're kind of gonna wind down here. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, watch out, dude.
Yeah.
Two blind mice.
Two blind mice. Okay, so.
I think these are also women's glasses. I got them in Hawaii. I had these for 10 years.
They look good.
Yeah.
So kind of wind down. I got
what do you got?
A cool movie I saw recently that it came out in 2025. It's called Predator Badlands.
Oh, you were talking about this.
And finally, I watched it the other night on Hulu, and it got a lot of great reviews. Critically acclaimed, audience loved it, and so I was excited to watch this one, and it was a really good movie, and it added to new lore about the Predator, universe and how it connects to the Alien universe. Yeah. So they're intertwined.
Without giving any spoilers on this one, because I do want to watch it. Does it give you any sense of who's more badass, Alien or the Predator? Does it tell you who do you think wins that battle? Does it go into that still? Is it still Alien versus Predator vibe, or it's just more Predator focused?
No, it's just a story about a predator and the culture in it, and its own coming to what are those stories that are
coming of age
kind of story about this young predator and learning about family and learning about its clan and learning about, you know, and then it's kind of setting the stage of like it's in the same universe as Alien and the stories that are going on in there. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. Is it subtitles?
Yeah, there's subtitles in it. Yeah.
But it's not like I'm imagining the predators are like,
yeah, they're like click click.
Okay,
click,
that
click,
is,
click,
and
click,
then so
click.
you're like reading the subtitles. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll. You were mentioning that. I think I want to watch that too.
It's on Hulu. It's pretty sweet and it's cool. They're just coming out with a bunch of really good Predator content. There was this anime kind of cartoon that came out, I think early this year or last year, and it a lot more Predator lore and vibes, and then Alien Earth came out earlier this year, and it's a freaking phenomenal show and just building on a lot of cool concepts and ideas, and I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's so. Can I just pivot 180 degrees?
Yes.
Totally different direction here. But Predator Badlands, okay, it's on the list because I know you texted me about that too the other day. You like K-pop?
Yeesh.
You like Demon Slayer?
Yeesh.
Put these two. No, I'm just kidding. The you know BTS.
Behind the scenes?
No, dude. I actually don't know what BTS stands for, but the K-pop group, you know BTS, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They have a new album recently, and I forget if we've talked about this, so I want to make sure to bring it up here because this is what it stands for. Bangtan Sonyedan. What? It means Bulletproof Boy Scouts. That's kind of sick.
That's like the most boy band name.
It is, dude. But they have a newer album, came out like a month ago or something, called Arirang.
Ariran?
Arirang.
Ariran.
Arirang.
Ariran.
Arirang. If you haven't listened to that, dude, you should listen to a few of those tracks. I know you've been getting your fitness on. You've been Kobe Fenton Fitness, KF Fit. Follow him on the IG. They got some bangers. They got some good stuff to work out to, and they also have some just like good melodies in there as well. So check that out. I think you might enjoy some of it. Got a little bit of mixture of like rap and some EDM vibe as well.
Good.
So put you on some BTS.
Love it,
dude. What else you got? Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Rock and roll. Out of here. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Next movie of the week.
Don't you forget it.
Tap in with us, and much love. Appreciate you.